Love him or hate him, there's one undeniable fact. Donald Trump is a marketing genius. Yep, the man knows how to get people talking. And that's why in today's video, we're diving into the marketing playbook of Donald Trump, breaking down some surprisingly effective tactics that could help you up your own marketing game, even if you don't plan on running for president. So, let's face it, whether you're building a business or just your personal brand, marketing is everywhere. And Trump, well, he's managed to master it in ways that are, let's just say, unconventional. Today, we're putting politics aside and going straight into the methods he uses to get people's attention, hold it, and sell his message. Spoiler alert, some of it's a bit wild, but stick around, there's plenty to learn here. Know your audience. Let's start with the basics. Knowing your audience. Trump figured out who his people were. He didn't go out there trying to please everyone, because, let's be honest, that's just impossible. Instead, he locked onto a group of people who felt unheard, maybe even ignored.
And Dr. Fauci said, don't put on masks. You see the thing. And now he says, put on masks. And they say, he's a wonderful guy. And he is a wonderful guy. I like him. He just happens to have a very bad arm.
And he made it crystal clear that he was listening to them. It's kind of like how the algorithm somehow knows exactly what cat videos you want to see. He knew exactly who he was targeting. It's a classic marketing move. Don't try to talk to everyone, because you'll end up talking to no one. So next time you're trying to get your message out there, remember, you don't have to be a universal favorite. You just need to find your people. Simple and memorable messaging. All right, next up, let's talk slogans. Think about it. Make America great again. It's simple, it's catchy. It's plastered on hats, flags, bumper stickers, practically everywhere. Whether you love it or hate it, you can't ignore it. That's the brilliance of a simple message. It's like a catchy jingle you just can't shake off, no matter how hard you try. And here's a takeaway. Sometimes simplicity is the best strategy. When you're building your own brand, a little persistence in your message doesn't hurt either. Keep it simple, make it memorable, and get it out there. Inbound marketing. Now here's where it gets interesting. Trump didn't spend as much on ads as most politicians do. Instead, he used Twitter, X. Thanks, Elon. Anyway, he'd tweet, the media would react, and suddenly everyone was talking about him. Basically free advertising. This is what's known as inbound marketing, where instead of shouting at people, you make them come to you. Imagine tweeting so much that you barely need to pay for ads. It's like that one friend in the group chat who posts memes non-stop. They're everywhere, and somehow you can't stop watching. Real-time engagement. Trump was super active on social media, always reacting to stuff as it happened, sometimes even in the middle of the night. This real-time engagement made him the center of attention constantly. Offline, his huge rallies were like major events, adding to that energy. I mean, how many politicians do you know who could pull off a midnight tweet storm and have it actually work for them? It's like he knew exactly when people's notifications were still on, even when they shouldn't be. Shameless self-promotion. Let's talk about shameless self-promotion for a second. Trump is not shy about being his own biggest fan. I'm the best. I'm a winner. I'm huge. He's all about projecting confidence. And yeah, it's bold. It's loud, but people remember it. The truth is, people are attracted to confidence. Sometimes, you just have to be your own hype man or hype woman. It's like when you're trying to convince everyone your dog is the cutest one at the park. You believe it, you promote it, and somehow everyone else does too. Or at least they'll never forget it. So, don't be shy. If you believe in what you're doing, shout it from the rooftops. Branding and consistency. And this guy is consistent. No matter what, he keeps pushing the same message over and over. That consistency helps build trust. People know what to expect. Whether it's at a rally or on social media, he's reinforcing the same image, the same values.
It's very simple to answer.
That's why I asked it.
It's very simple to, you're a nasty person, I'll tell you.
Consistency in branding builds reliability. I mean, imagine if he suddenly came out with a completely different vibe. People wouldn't know what to do. So, lesson here. Stay consistent. It's like your signature move, entertainment and media. Here's a fun one. Trump knows how to use entertainment to his advantage. His reality show, The Apprentice, wasn't just a hit TV show.
Hello, this is Donald Trump from Mr. Cohn. Thank you so much.
Donald who?
It was also a perfect way to build his brand as a business mogul. When people think Trump, they think you're fired. Like it or not, it's a memorable catchphrase. And hey, if you can get people quoting you, you're halfway to a strong brand already. Alternative media and influencers. More recently, Trump has gone for alternative media, like podcasts and influencers. He was on Joe Rogan's podcast, and it got millions of views. Long-form, real conversation with a massive audience. This was a huge move to reach younger audiences who aren't tuning into traditional news. When he goes on podcasts, it's like your grandma finally getting into TikTok. Only it actually works. Emotional appeal and relatability. One of Trump's most effective tactics is appealing to emotions. Fear, pride, hope. He taps into people's feelings, which creates a real connection. When people feel like someone gets them, they remember. He's made himself relatable in a lot of ways, even using things like his love for McDonald's to connect with the everyday person. Nothing says man of the people quite like ordering a Big Mac, right? It's the relatable vibe that keeps people interested. Timing and peak performance. And finally, timing. Trump has a way of knowing exactly when to make a statement, like he's got a sixth sense for the news cycle. Good timing is half the battle in marketing. Knowing when people are paying attention can make all the difference. Imagine if he dropped his slogan in a random month with no elections, no impact. So remember, timing is everything. You wouldn't try to sell Christmas sweaters in July, although who knows, maybe he'd find a way. So, there you have it. The surprisingly effective marketing tactics that have made Donald Trump a force in branding. His approach may be polarizing, but there's no denying it's been successful. If you found this interesting and want more insights, don't forget to hit that subscribe button on Value Nexus. At Value Nexus, we're all about bringing you powerful ideas and insights to expand your knowledge, spark curiosity, and fuel growth across a range of topics. Every week, there's something new to learn, from marketing secrets to financial wisdom to science and space mysteries and beyond. So go ahead, subscribe, and join us on this journey to explore ideas that matter. You won't want to miss what's next.